But yeah, I still would don't marry your daughter's best friend. A bit odd.
Yeah.
And if he's the wife cancer bit is a bit odd because
it adds to the storyline.
What if he didn't know that she had cancer? And then now he's left her. She goes, "Oh, by the way, I've got cancer." It's almost like making him feel double as bad.
If you did something horrific for me, I'm not saying she did this. This is just my own plot. If you did something horrific, like cheating to me, I would probably go and get a full medical exam or something, something just to make me seem like more of a victim than I already am.
Yeah, fair.
And just whack it out there.
Whacking out there. He's been whacking out there into his daughter's best mate. So, Richard Keys, I don't really know what to say about you, my friend.
Don't go for daughters. No, daughters, friends, whatever. Yeah, just don't do it, Richard.
Yeah, Sidemen charity match.
Yes. H. I'm so excited for that.
Are you?
Yeah.
You like H, didn't you?
Yeah, I do like H.
Yeah, she's like one of them. And H took the world by storm, didn't he, at one point? And like all the women fancied him. Have you ever fancied him?
I don't fancy him.
Don't fancy him, you just like his music?
I think he's a cool guy. Gives me good vibe.
I think he's cool.
Wicked and bad.
You think he's wicked and bad?
I do.
That's crazy.
Yeah, do you remember when I was on RD's table?
Ugh.
Talking about H and RD.
Yeah,
Ethan had a little jealous phase.
I didn't have a jealous
I went out
phase.
for like a little pretty little thing event, something like that, like Beauty Works hair event. And RD was there and he was like, oh, like, gonna go clubbing after this. So I text Ethan. Like, weren't just me and RD, by the way. God, there was other people on the table.
It was like full
isn't helping my
management,
story.
like, shindig.
There was a room of women. It was a pretty little thing event, and he was like, oh, you're Bazinga's girl, and I was like, yeah, and he was like, oh, nice to meet you, whatever. And then anyway, we all was talking all night after that because he came with a girl from my management.
Yeah.
Right, so that's why he was with us. And then he was like, oh, getting a table here, do you want to come? So I was like, oh, Ethan, do you want to go clubbing? He was like, nah, I can't bother, like, don't want to go. And then he was like, oh, whose table are you going on? I was like, oh, RD's. And he was like, what do you mean you're going on another boy's table? And I was like, well, yeah, but he's literally come with someone, like, he's not interested in me at all. Like, it's not that vibe. And he was like, I don't care, can't go on another boy's table. So what do? You buy the table next to RD's table and you run it up higher than RD's table. And he thought it was his bill or something. And he was like, oh, you putting that on? And you was like, big dick energy. He was like, yeah, it's on my own bill, don't worry about it.
I didn't do that.
You did. I remember it because I thought, that's quite hot. That's what I thought.
I turned up for a good night out with you and
that you didn't want to go on.
No.
But I had to go.
But it turned out to be a good night, didn't it? It
was really good.
Turned out to be a lot of fun. Anyway, charity match tickets are on sale. Unfortunately, they have sold out.
Oh, really? Instantly?
We sold out in 90 minutes.
Really? Wow.
62,000 seats initially, and I think we sold an extra 5 as well.
Lucky 5.
But yeah, playing in that is going to be mental. Considering the last one was 27,000, it's like more than double.
At the West Ham Stadium.
Yeah, love that.
The other one was 27,000. Oh wow, that was a lot of people as well.
Yeah,
but this will be easier just for you guys to get around because that last one was hard with all the coaches and getting there.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Hard.
Yeah, so I think Charlton's like it's such like a. It's like in nooks and crannies, in the houses and stuff. So at least it's like a proper arena this time.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Are they actually going to put you in a good position this time, Simon Minter?
Listen, I've played defence in every match since the Wembley Cup, the very first Wembley Cup. I was fat little Ethan, which makes sense. Put me in centre back because he's fat and he can't move. Yeah. And I got dropped by Billy Wingrove.
Does Harry play there as well?
Harry does play there as well. But Harry floats in between. He's in good shape at the minute, so we won't knock him too much.
Okay.
I played centre back in every single match on YouTube, but you know that I play for a team.
You do,
and I just don't play there.
No,
I play like wing back or
front.
No, I don't play up front. I have played there. But I'm more
with the right back.
I play wing back, right wing, or CDM. They're the 3 positions that I get played in most commonly. And I'm not centre back, man.
No, I think you should just be striker.
No, it's Simon Minter's job, isn't it?
Oh.
It's like his thing, isn't it?
Do not share?
No.
Oh,
Simon doesn't share. Well, last time round, we knew that we was having a baby the next morning.
We did. And everyone, like so many like fans and people were like, oh, like, when do you think you'll have her? Even people that were like like vlogger people. I didn't even tell them. They was like, oh, like, when's your due date? And they'd be like, oh, October 5th. Yeah, so even like YouTubers,
people close to us didn't know.
Influencers, there was like, oh, like, so I was heavily pregnant. I was not, borderline.
Like Sidemen and that knew.
Yeah, obviously, like close friends. And then it was like, oh, when's due date? I was like, oh, October 5th, like fully knowing I was literally getting cut open.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
In like 12 hours.
It was a bit surreal really that weekend. It's like I played a match in front of 27,000 people.
Yeah.
And then knowing that we had the after party and that, didn't we? We rocked up to the after party.
Like 20 minutes.
But we had to go home and pack all of our things to be in the hospital for like 2-3 days.
Yeah. And like, there was like, make sure you get good rest. And I think I had like, 3 hours sleep?
4 hours sleep, yeah.
And then it was just welcome to motherhood.
Drove to London, got cut open at 10 a.m.
Bro, so high.
Child was on the planet, September 25th.
Whatever they give you after a C-section. We luckily gave birth in Westminster, didn't we? Props to Ethan. And we had the view of like, what's it? The Tower.
Yeah, Big
Tower
Ben.
of London.
Big Ben.
Big Ben. That one. The clock. The clock.
Yeah.
And I just felt like my mum and Ethan were just talking, like holding Olive. And then I just felt like I was going up an elevator and I can feel myself like trying to hold the bed. I was like,
Use away with the fairies.
yeah.
Morphine.
Morphine. But I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm going up like 25.
I finally got to experience morphine.
You did after your operation.
That shit goes off. That goes off.
You're so lucky you could move your legs after your operation because I was just there for absolutely hours, about 8 hours.
Yeah, couldn't move.
Not knowing if my feeling in my legs were ever going to come back.
They tried getting you up and about, didn't they?
Yeah, that was awful.
But morphine goes off, man. So I was watching the Champions League games were on. I think it was Inter versus someone. And after my surgery, they let me order Wagamama's, didn't they?
Yeah.
Faith had come up with a smart idea. She was like, order more so when you get hungry later, you can just have it. So I had like a spare pork gyoza going. And then like as the Champions League game was finishing at full time, they come in and gave me more morphine. I was high as a kite. And I saw the pork gyozas and I was like, oh. So I'm shoving these pork gyozas in my mouth, but feeling like I'm going away with the fairies.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy. Really cool.
You had to cut up my food and eat it to me. It's actually crazy how like...
Used to cut up my food and eat it to me.
Feed it to me. You did eat it though, so you made
I did eat it, yeah.
Yeah, I have a bit. Joe, it's crazy. You paid all that money and they still didn't offer the partner a meal.
Yeah, so right, but when
crazy.
she mentions like Westminster stuff, we went private for our birth. We're in a very lucky position to be able to do that.
Yeah.
However, they like, she's propagated, as she should be, by the way, but they know that the partner's staying there in the room. Bro, I got a coffee in the morning and then it was take care of yourself.
They didn't even offer you. At Ethan's operation, I got the White Company candle gifted. Chocolate. Like when Ethan...
room spray?
When Ethan went for his checkup, they was like, oh, we bought Faith a present. And Ethan was like...
I'm the one that's been sliced open like Mr. Potato put back together. But...
like, it was funny because I did their journey of you onto my story the other day, but I accidentally sent it back to them first because they've changed all the layout on Instagram, haven't they? And then I went, oh, sorry, I was meant to share that on my story, not send it to you. And they was like, haha, thought it was going to be a good meme. Oh. Like, they're really funny. We just get on.
You're boys with them.
I am boys with them.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah.